criticism of the budget critics' critics with your host, Jazz Twemlow.
Good evening and welcome to a look at my review of a new and pointless genre currently sweeping the country, critics of the budget. First up tonight, Tony Abbott, who showed an aptitude for comedy when he signed on for the role of Minister for Women, took on those who criticised his changes to the New Start allowance.
People have no right to hold out for the job of their dreams while they are on unemployment benefits.
Oh, this is an unrealistic, bleak plot twist, as often people on the dole aren't holding out for a dream job so much as deliberately avoiding a nightmare job, in the same way that not eating a writhing maggot's nest doesn't mean you're holding out for foie gras, perhaps just a hamburger. For his blunt, ignorant criticism of budget criticism, myself and the latest polls give Tony Abbott's performance 30 out of 100. Joining Mr. Abbott was backbencher George Christensen, seen here in his last role as a boy who wears goggles that protect him from reality, and who said in his criticism of budget backlash,
Aussies should do a tour of Asia and live like locals to put these first world complaints re-budget in perspective.
Oh, his simplistic storyline imagines a world where other people's terrible problems make your problems cease to exist, and that until Australia is in a worse state than the poorest countries in the world, the government can keep making it worse, and we should be grateful. For dialogue that fails to appreciate that we live here, where our problems are, he gets 2 out of 10. But he should be grateful because some other critics got the 0, so by his logic he's doing great. And finally, Amanda Vanstone, most well known as ABC and Fairfax's token conservative, compared student protesters to
dictators who use their power to silence any criticism.
And she's right. Grubby student dictators shouldn't be trying to silence criticism. We should leave that to public figures like Amanda Vanstone. After all, she was one of the authors of the terribly received Commission of Audit, so you can see why she's taking the criticism to heart. And that gives her a dictator score of 2.5 Palpatines. For The Roast, I'm Jazz Twemlow.